I know you're feeling sad, bro. I know what it's like to be left out and to be a failure. I know there are times where you just want to give up everything and stop trying. I know there are times where you just wish that you could be the other guy, but you can't. But I know one thing, you're so much better than that. And if you want to change your life, you're gonna want to listen to me. Let me just give you a brief introduction of myself. My name is Jiawei, and I help young men get onto self-improvement. If you're interested, consider subscribing and turning on the post notification bell at the top. Alright, let's get back into the video. It all started one day when my group of friends asked me to download this game, and after a few days of continuously hopping onto Discord calls with them and playing Roblox with them, guess what happened? I got addicted. The reason why I kept playing video games was because my life really sucked back then. I was a stereotypical weird kid that you see in school. Throughout my school life, I got bullied, I got yelled at by teachers, and I sucked at making friends. I was never the popular guy. I was never the guy who could charm anybody, and I was never the guy who got invited to every social event. So why the hell would I not want to play video games? Is it not because I just wanted to escape from my own reality? But from then on, I knew if I wanted to change my life, if I wanted to become a better person, and if I wanted to be confident in myself, I needed to change. And now, I'm no longer the introvert who just play games all day. Now I'm known as the introvert whom you may see in your fitness corner, whom you may see studying next to you, and who's recording videos for you. But how I managed to get here was because I asked myself this very important question. What will you sacrifice? What are you willing to sacrifice today to make your own life 1% better tomorrow? For us guys, it will be video games, it will be social media, or checking off the porn. Basically any bad habit that you know you have. At some point you're gonna have to cut it out if you want to develop as a person. And yeah, it's not easy. I mean, if you play games for 10 years in a row, it's not gonna be so easy to just refrain yourself from playing again. But again, improving yourself is really very difficult. So you might as well just do it for your future self to be proud. There are two different terms that you need to know: instant gratification and delayed gratification. Instant gratification just refers to the short-term pleasure and feeling that you get from doing things like scrolling through social media, eating junk food, playing video games, or even fapping to porn. Whilst delayed gratification means the long-term benefits and rewards that you get from, let's say, going to the gym, or maybe getting a productive session in where your phone is not next to you whilst you're studying, or maybe it's building a YouTube business just like me. You see, what are the things that you're doing during the day that are instant gratification activities? And what are those that are delayed gratification activities? Only you know how to answer that question. In a normal day, you have 24 hours. 8 to 10 hours of the day, you will be sleeping. So what are you essentially doing in the other 14 to 16 hours of the day? Are you mainly doing something productive in the day like studying or working on your business? Or are you doing the opposite? Are you instead just playing Call of Duty for 6 hours? Are you instead scrolling through social media for 3 hours? And are you instead watching Netflix and Pornhub for 7 hours? And you might ask, well, I don't have time to do anything productive for the day. But you still have time to binge watch your favorite TV show whilst eating potato chips. I'm so tired from work. But you still have time to watch Andrew Tate motivation shorts. What I've learned from self-improvement is that your mind will come up with lots of excuses to not work hard in whatever goal you want to achieve. For example, when you want to develop a good physique, your mind will come up with excuses like, oh, I'm not born with good genetics. If you're not 6'5", you should just give up, bro. So many excuses will pop up in your mind like the DMs that you get on Instagram. Do you really trust these people who say that you should give up your fitness journey all because you weren't born like this guy? Of course not. Don't listen to these people who are just telling you to give up on yourself all because you weren't born like Giga Chat. In fact, these kinds of people are the ones who just want you to be weak. And if you click onto this video, I know you don't want to be weak, and you know you don't want to be weak. The best thing that you can do right now is to improve your mental health and cut out your own bad habits that you're doing in the day. Remember, your actions today determine your fate tomorrow. No matter what you do, your future self will always exist. It always will. And whether or not that future self will be proud of you or not, is entirely up to you. But in the end, just ask yourself, how much comfort are you willing to sacrifice for your future self?